Hello, welcome back to this new video. And in this video we're gonna add two numbers in Flutter. That is, we're gonna build a small application that will take two input from user, and when you press add, it will add those two numbers and show to the user. So let's start. As usual, import material dot, then void main run app, material app. Inside material app we need title, some application, then inside some we need home, and that will be like my some app. Now let's create that stateless widget, stateful widget, my some app. Now inside container, let's send it to scaffold, and inside scaffold we need app bar, inside app bar we need title, some application, we not need text widget, some application. Then inside here we want this to be in center, so let's make it center. After scaffold end, let's create our body. We're gonna be using column here, column. Then inside a column we're gonna need children. Inside here, let's for now create a dummy data. It's working. Let's run it. So it's running. So there was a small error. That was enter title should be true. Previously I was written like I wrote it as center, so it should be true. So now let's go to our application. Alright, it's working. So reason I'm using Chrome here is that Chrome browser is that I usually use my Android device for testing, but since I need to display output here, so I'm using Chrome browser because it's faster than emulator. Also, we will not be going to use any feature like camera or GPS or anything, so it will be fine till now. So it's working fine. So what we're gonna need, right? So first of all, let's make it as we need text field. Inside text field we need decoration. Decoration inside decoration. Inside decoration we need input, and then we're gonna need input. Where is autofill? Decoration, right? So input decoration. Then we're gonna need hint text. So enter first number. We're gonna need this comma. So if you are not familiar with comma, so basically it is useful on code format. As you can see, it will format a code based on this comma. So go to your browser. As you can see, there is this and it's working. So now we need another one as well. So just let's copy this one and put a comma here. Now paste it, put a comma here, so this take it as second number. So let's restart it. It's working. So here the problem is it's bit attached to left side, so I need a bit of padding here. So for padding, just click here and click in this light bulb, then add padding, and also for a second let's show you. It's a bit right to the right than this one, so this is due to padding. Here we have given padding to all sides. You can also specify any single side, but at the moment we're using all side, that is left, right, top, bottom. So also do this same thing for this as well. Click on a light bulb, then padding. By default is 8. You can give any number here, so right now I'm fine with 8. So let's go. All right, so it's working. So now we need another one for displaying value. So this give here final result is here. Let's refresh it. Alright, so we're gonna show result here, and we're gonna add 2 more here, and it's show result here. So now we need a button for action. So for that we're gonna be using elevated button. Add, and in here we're gonna use these 2, and then this and this. For debugging purpose, add print. Button clicked. So now refresh it. Let's go to our browser or emulator in your case. Let's hit add. Now it's saying button clicked. So in our previous video we learned about how to take input from text field. So in this video, this is a project video, so in this video we're going to add 2 numbers. So if you have any query about taking input from user, do check previous video. So let's go with it. For now, first thing we need is we have to define variable here, that is let's call it a final. Then first we need a controller, so first value controller equals to text field text editing controller. So we're gonna need this one here. So this is for one part, this is for text field 1. We're gonna need the same thing for text field 2. So let's have this. So we have defined 2 controller here. So now what we're gonna need to do is we need to add those controller here. So for controller, first value controller here, and for second value controller, second value controller. So now on this elevated button press, we're gonna fire an event, that is, so let's create a call a function. So let's create a function called void my sum. So now let's move this to here and call it as from function. Now let's refresh it. Go to your application. Let's create. Sorry, I need to call it. So on press, we're gonna be calling my sum. We're gonna need this. Note that we'll be using semicolon here, not comma. Otherwise, it will not be working. So go to our browser, click add. As you can see, the print text is coming from function, so which is from function. So let's work on the logic part now. So first we're gonna take input from here, save it to our controller value, same value, this first value controller, then second value, then control, then add to this. Then we're gonna print when you press add, we're gonna call this my sum function, and we're gonna do this some logic here, that is add one textual 1 and textual 2 and so to here. So for that, let's first create starting new text, right? So that will be helpful because right now this is the static one. So let's create here, because more the dynamic one the better. So string new sum, right? So that will be fine. New sum, let's call it a new sum. So final result will be here. So now let's copy it and paste it to here. So now our value is dynamic. So this value is dynamic. So this is coming from this string variable. So now we're gonna create another variable called string, and let's call it user post. Sorry, we don't need it. So now let's work on the sum. In void sum, let set state, use the let set state function. Then inside here we're gonna define a new integer. Let's call it my total. My total equals to, here thing to remember is that the value we're getting here in first value controller variable is text, because this text editing controller will return a text value. But if we try to add directly first value and second value, then it will just append a string, that is, it will just show a plus b, not value of a, that is any value, that is integer value of a and integer value of b, but rather it will show append two string values. So first we need to convert this first value of first value controller to integer. So for that we'll be using int.parse, and let's call it first value controller.text. So what it does is it will convert the value we're getting from first value controller.text into integer. So total sum will be value of this plus integer.parse second value controller.text. So what it does is it will convert the string value of this two variable and convert it to integer. Then it will add those to integer and store into this new integer variable, that is my total. So now we got that. Let's define a new let's define new sum, right? New variable. So this so we don't need to define a new variable. So just call this one new sum, then is equal to, we're gonna call here is my total. So logically this will be working, right? But there is an issue, because now as you can see, new sum is a string and we have value my total is a integer. So also this text field and text widget will only show string value. So first, now as we have converted first string to integer, now convert our integer value, that is my total variable, into string. So for that we need to do toString. Now this value, first we get value from editing controller to text field, store to the variable, then we convert those to integer, and when both are converted we add them and store to a new variable called my total, and we convert my total to string and set value of new sum as my total. So now this we have already shown new sum here, so we don't need to do anything, just restart it. Add 22 plus 44. Now let's click add. As you can see, 6, 5, 3, 8. So this is how you do add, how you add two input value from user and add it and show it. So the important thing here is integer parse convert to string and parse convert to integer. So this is how you add to number in Flutter. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. That will motivate me to make new videos more. Have a good day.